today we're going to talk about Mr. Saylor and MicroStrategy and how they can affect the Bitcoin price and send it eventually to a nasty bear market. What do you think,
Ooh.
Jomo?
See him. Good morning, everybody. Chocolate cookie. I already see you. So good morning, good evening, good night. Give us a like, subscribe to this channel, and put your questions right now because we want to answer as many questions as we can within the time limit that we have for you guys today. Look, MSTR, Michael Saylor. Well, Michael Saylor, I mean, we need to love Michael Saylor because he was good for crypto and he is kind of the messiah or the Jesus of crypto. I don't know even how to call it. He's the most Bitcoin maxi I've ever seen within a billionaire, right? Because he's a billionaire or something like that. So, and he's a crypto maxi. So that's always encouraging. Okay. But I will be honest right now. I think that whenever it will happen, we don't know when, right? Because I want to make this clear. We don't have any crystal ball. We're not clairvoyants. We're not here to try to predict anything. Okay. We're here to flow with the market. Okay. So, but we have ideas and we like to contemplate upon the ideas. Okay. And one of those ideas is that sooner or later, at one point or another, Michael Saylor is going to get a margin call because he took huge amount of debt. And CM, what we don't know is how much leverage is he using, within his own buying of Bitcoin. Okay, so is he only buying Bitcoin on spot with, the money he's taking as debt from, the debt, issuance that he's doing from strategy? It's not called MicroStrategy anymore. It's like strategy right now, right? Or is he buying spot and leveraging, buying more Bitcoin on perpetuals, okay, to have even a bigger position? Okay, we don't know that because he doesn't need to disclose that, until, each quarter or maybe even more than that. Okay, maybe even the end of the year only or something like that. So he might be over leveraged instead of being hedged. If he was hedged, I'll be much more secure that everything is okay. But, he's kind of nuts about being, all in crypto. And if he is leveraged and on top of that he has debt that he needs to pay interest on and whatever, one day or another he's going to get a margin call. And you know what that means, CM?
Wrecked City.
It means that he's going to need to sell Bitcoins to repay, and to put more money in that brokerage or whatever he's having that debt, right? Whatever he has in that, that leverage, and he's going to need to sell Bitcoins. And you know what that might happen? That what might propel price down because people are going to short, knowing that that he will need to, sell Bitcoins. Both things are going to propel, price. He's going to be squeezed, and maybe that will be capitulation. Maybe that will be like mid bear market. I don't know exactly, but sooner or later, I think that's going to happen. Hopefully, we're going to catch that short here because I think it's going to be a beautiful short, for a moment or so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to catch that short. The writings will be on the wall. The charts will already predict that move down even before the panic. It's not gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, bah! You're gonna
No.
have a bear flag or a head and shoulders or some kind of a nasty
Yeah.
pattern
Yeah.
that will lead to this capitulation event. And
Probably. Yeah.
yeah,
Probably. Look, as long as his average price, is lower than the price itself, you can be okay, right? I think his average price right now is like 71,000. I don't know exactly, right? But as soon, as he's going to continue buying, he's going to continue leveraging, right? As soon as that's going to be balanced and then price is going to flip below, that's where things might get interesting. Okay. Now we don't know when that's going to happen, of course, but man, and as you said, we are going to see it. We're going to see it. Something is going to happen in the charts, man, that is going to
2025.
indicate.
I think in 2025 we can see the crack in the Michael Saylor army. It's gonna crack, and
Is he going to be the next dude sitting in jail?
it could be, man. It could be turn up like like a scammer, charlatan, kind of stuff. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Sam Bankman's
No, no,
fraud,
I don't
but
know.
it is going into the madness, level. It's like it's too extreme. When someone or somebody is too extreme, with his conviction, with his beliefs, with his investments, whatever, wrecked city is coming, man. It's always happened, man. It's always, you cannot be all the time all bullish, because Bitcoin will go in a bear market whether Saylor wants or not. Bitcoin will go in a bear market,
as it always does.
yeah. And most people don't think it's going to happen till 2026. But what if Bitcoin will break bearish in 2025, man? On a recession, on something nasty, on a black
Yeah, might
swan?
happen. Might happen. Yeah, for sure.
I'll
Might
show you.
happen
I'll
for
show
sure.
you. I'll show you the MSTR chart.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad.
I'll show you.
I actually showed it yesterday as well. Yeah, man,
Now
it
let's
looks
show them.
bad.
Let's show them the breakdown. Where is the breakdown? There it is. All right. So look. I also, by the way, guys, follow us on Twitter. We're posting good stuff on Twitter. This one I posted yesterday. Look, this is a very interesting thing because Michael Saylor went from $14 to 539. This is the MSTR, the baby girl of Michael Saylor. Okay, this is the move here. You can see. I'll show you the log scale so you understand what the F happened in 2023, 2024 bull market for MSTR. Okay, this thing went from $14 to $539, man. You really take a breath and think about the move. This is insane. This is like 50x or something like that. Not sure. Now, in 2 years, okay. So if this is the top, okay, if this is the top, and
He
if
does have a painting. That wick up doesn't look good whatsoever, by the way. That's an exhaustion gap. What happened at the end of
this one, yeah.
yeah, it's an exhaustion gap.
Yeah, but look at the valuation, man. People gotta understand everything that goes parabolic, especially if it goes parabolic 20x, 30x, 50x, okay, in the stock market,
Oh
gonna
yeah.
come down minimum 50%. If you take a 50% move from the high, that's the common sense of like traders of stock market. Okay, so if it goes 50% down, of that whole move, it's a big drop. Okay, it's a big drop, and it can go even 80 or 90%. Okay, so that just things
It's
to.
gonna go 80 or 90%. I'm gonna give it an 80% chance, an 80% probability that I don't know if now, but from the top to the next bottom, which we don't know exactly where it is. Maybe this was the top, all right, maybe. But I'm gonna put an 80% probability of this in the next bear market going 90% down, CM. Between 80 and 90%.
Absolutely, and this looks like to me like a descending triangle top here with the target to 150. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. 150 MSTR is coming. And really, guys, if MSTR will keep dumped down, really, you don't want to be naive. You don't want to be expecting Bitcoin to go to 300 or 500,000, because remember, Michael Saylor is the biggest buyer of Bitcoin. If his stock will start coming down, he will have to buy back his stocks. Okay, he's probably gonna use his liquidity to try to stop the crash, and then he will not be able to buy Bitcoin because there is a finite amount of liquidity Mr. Saylor have. Okay, so always remember that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the investors are going to close that plug at one moment. They're not going to continue buying his debt for him to buy Bitcoin forever. He already raised multiple billions of dollars. People are eventually going to stop. Look, it's going to come to a halt, CM. It's going to come to a halt. And look, I showed this yesterday. Let me find this again, right? How MSTR was preceding the move on Bitcoin, all right, back in October. Let me just find this. And I tweeted this to
And
make sure that people.
it's actually started the bull run, the bull market 2023 exactly on the same time. So there is a very high correlation between MSTR and Bitcoin,
Of
guys.
course, of course. Look, that company right now is just a Bitcoin wallet. That's it.
Yeah.
It's basically a Bitcoin wallet right now. That's everything that they do. So look, I said on 24th of October, I said MSTR paves the way, okay? Paves the way because actually October 14th, right, I said that MSTR broke to new all-time highs. that gap in BTC to follow. And of course, later on, I showed how BTC is about to follow and BTC followed. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, go to No Edge, No Trade. You can see it, down in the footer where CM showed it, and go, subscribe to my channel and CM's channel, because we give some alpha over there and we talk about trading, right? So even back then, what happened is that MSTR preceded, right, Bitcoin. It was an indication. There's a lead and lag, right, between MSTR and Bitcoin, because hey, whether we like it or not, Bitcoin, right, the moves on Bitcoin are not dominated by retail money anymore. This is not 2017 or 2020 where retail money was substantial. Yes, still a lot of Bitcoins are held by, individuals, still a lot. 60% is still by individuals, right, retails. But it went from 80% or 80 or 90% to 60 only, meaning whoever is taking charge on Bitcoin is institutions, slowly but surely, right? Slowly but surely. So, and what do institutions do? Primarily, they trade and they invest in the stock market as well. So whatever is happening on MSTR is probably a good indication for Bitcoin, as long as there is that correlation, right? And I argue that correlation of MSTR preceding Bitcoin, right, will only end while MSTR will blow up one day or another, right? One day or another. And NNT Trees said something important. He said that he is a good salesman. Look, he's the best salesman on planet Earth. I mean, Michael Saylor, he can sell ice to a freaking Eskimosi, as they said, man. I don't know. He would, if he wants to buy my wife, probably, and sell my wife, I'll probably, sell the wife. He's that convincing, man. He's the best Bitcoin maxi Bitcoin could have. But right now, he's just overly exposed. That's what I would argue. He's overly exposed, man. And it can be dangerous.
Michael Saylor. You're gonna have stories about this stuff, this you're gonna the crypto community will remember this, man. The crypto community, they have so many stories and fairy tales, in like the past. The Bitcoin history is like a Greek mythology, man. It's like, what the F? So many events, FTX, Bitfinex, all the hacks, all the
the hacks.
scams, all
Mount
the
Gox in 2014, brother, man. That
Luna,
was
man, everything non-stop. So
non-stop,
this could be
non-stop.
the next major event that will
Of
send
course.
Bitcoin to the bear. That's what we think. And like you said, and we talked about the MSTR started the bull market with Bitcoin, and maybe even before Bitcoin, and maybe topped out before Bitcoin, and maybe the Bitcoin top is in.
Maybe we don't know. We don't want to put fear into anyone, all right? Because we are
No fear,
neutral
man.
about it.
If
We are neutral. But
listen, man,
our audience
our
can be, ooh, right, fearful. We're
man,
neutral.
if a person that watch these videos feeling emotions of fear, he need to cash out and go to the casino or donate his money to a homeless people, because crypto is not for him. If you feel fear from what we say, because we actually help people, we
Yeah, I know.
tell people stuff objectively, realistically. So
Yeah.
if you feel fear, sir or lady, get the F out of this market, because you're gonna lose all your money. you know,
For sure. I mean, look, we are here to help our audience, even if they do feel some fear. All right. So we are here for you. And we wanted to reiterate that we're neutral. We don't care if the market goes down, goes up, because either way, we have strategies to monetize it. Right. And that's what we do. Okay. And again, for all those haters that think we bash coins, I'm getting tired of people that don't really watch the videos,
just
and
ignore them.
they just watch the the thumbnail, and they don't get it. So yeah, I need to ignore it. But I'm coming in a helping perspective. So the
Ignore
thing
it,
is that
man. These are the lady boys of
these
crypto.
are the lady
They
boys.
always cry, and
These are the lady boys.
they sit with the little skirts. It doesn't matter. The skirt can be of XRP, of ADA, VeChain, or Caspa. It's always the same skirts that crying on the channel, and it's okay, man. It is the world. The world is full of lefties and full of lady boys, and it's okay. Let them cry, and just ignore them or give them an LOL on their comments and F them. We need to focus on our stuff. Our job is to help people educate themselves, arm themselves with knowledge and experience to trade crypto and profit from crypto for fucking life, not for
Exactly.
one cycle, not for just the bull cycle, for the
Exactly.
bear, for the bull. And even if crypto is down, hacked, destroyed, gone, you can still take the knowledge and trade it with the stock market. You can trade commodity, you can trade stock. Trading is a way of life. That's
Exactly.
what that's what we teach here. A way of life. And that separates us from all the other moon boys and lady girls that will get wiped away once the bear come.
Exactly.
Always happen, man.
Huge separation. Huge. It always happens, man. Always happens.
Bro, we are gods. We are gods. We're in the moon, man. We're the gods, and they're like the little cockroaches on the floor, man. You know.
I mean, you are definitely a god, CM. You are definitely a god, man. I will relinquish, any title
Oh, by the way,
respecting
we need
myself
to
more
comment.
than
We need to respond to Mr. Chris. Look, Mr. Chris. The next low, I don't know, man. We don't know. We know what we know is once Bitcoin will break back above its 200-day or 50-day after a prolonged bear market, we're gonna buy it. Just like we did in 2022. And this is the best time to buy Bitcoin. Not the best time is not to buy the bottom, the absolute bottom. The best time is to buy the reversal, man. That's the money, man. So we bought it at like 20K, not on 17, on
I
15,
actually had some on 17. You know that I had that. I actually talked with you about it.
or 17 or 18, not even 20.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
once it breaks out of the downtrend, then we buy. So we're not care. We don't give an F about the bottom. We give an F about the reversal and the trade that will trigger. That's
exactly,
it.
the reversal.
That's it, man.
But
You
I
know,
think he's asking something more technical. He said that he was looking at the chart of the weekly, and he said that the top of 2017 was the low of the bear of 2022, and that's not exact, right? Because the top of 2017 was almost $20,000, and the bottom of the 2022 bear market was 15,700. Okay, so it wasn't exact whatsoever. Now, in the past, actually, it was more exact in Bitcoin because I do remember that the top at one point was like 1,000, and then the bottom of another one was the same thing. Look, and now it comes to what CM says. The bottom doesn't matter, okay? The exact bottom. You will need to just be on the chart. The bottom will happen, and then you will have some sort of, a character change. That character change, whether it's really close to the bottom or even 50% from the bottom, doesn't matter. Okay. What matters is that you got in at a low risk, high, asymmetrical entry for you to take a position in, right? That's what matters. Okay. And that's what CM
so
kind of wanted
so
to say over here.
so Chris is saying, not saying. So he asking if maybe the bottom will be around 69K because that was the last bull top. Well,
Yeah. I
I'm
think
not gonna.
I think lower. Yeah. But
I
yeah.
think much lower, man, and I think you shouldn't buy it on 69 because remember the Bitcoin tops, they're just getting smaller and smaller. The moves are getting smaller and smaller. The big trend is exhausted, and you might even get a prolonged bear market, man. No one is talking about it, man. No one in the world is talking about an ABC of a bear market for 3 years. No one is talking about it. Could be, man. Could be.
Yeah, by the way, ladies, ask some questions
Smash the like,
now.
smash
Make
the like.
sure exactly and smash the like because if you don't ask some good, juicy questions in a couple of minutes, we're going to wrap this up for the day, and that's perfectly fine. All right. So, and yeah, look, CM, I agree with you. Don't just buy because of a price is happening, right? Understand, the mechanics, right? The reason, for example, I caught the bottom, and let me show this, okay? Let me just show this. The reason I caught with a little bit, not with all the money, not with all the position, right? The low almost of Bitcoin. I will share this. So what happened in conceptually is we had the kind of breakdown of FTX, right? So this is a weekly chart, right? So we broke down on a weekly chart, and then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, we just went sideways, and it was close to the end of the year, and I asked myself this question: who is left to sell? right? Who is left to sell after all this, move down from the 70s to the 15th, right? Because think about it this way, right? We topped here, we had all these issues. Then over here, we had starting, issues with, bad actors starting to appear. Then we had the Luna breakdown here from this 37. All of this in May was Luna breaking down. So that's huge. Many people sold after the Luna breakdown. And then you had the FTX fallout. It was the second biggest exchange, right? So after all these bad things, bad news, bad events, who was left to sell in these 8 weeks? As you can see, price met equilibrium, nothing. And on this week, right, I saw that it was the end of the year. I just said to myself, you know what? It looks good. Start a position. And that's what we did, right? Because I understood that almost no one is here to sell. And if I was wrong, I could have just had a stop at, 9% only from the bottom. Okay. As I said, low risk, high asymmetrical reward trading. That's what we preach. That's what we do. And of course, we have this in our course, in our memberships. And if you're thinking about investing yourself and understanding, our mindset, hey, we're here to shorten your learning curve. You don't need to, be in the market for 7 years to know all that. You can come in, membership, scan the QR code in the upper left side. You have a 15% discount because you are a viewer of our lives. Invest in yourself, because if you would have been with us since then, you would have many times multiple
Print,
your investment.
print money. Brr, 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 brr. Man,
Yeah.
the yeah, and yeah, take the lifetime, man. Really, do yourself a favor. The lifetime prices are gonna go higher soon, man, because the lifetime is like a steal. You're gonna be, man, getting the best trade alerts for life. You're gonna get accumulation buy alert for Bitcoin, DCA buy alert after the bear in the early bull.
Exactly.
You're gonna get Caspa longs, Caspa mega trades. You're gonna get mega trades like XRP, Stewie. Mega trade when they will run. You're gonna
You're
get.
gonna get mega trades on things that you don't know about yet.
You don't know. You have no effing idea, man.
All
Because
these people that are now bashing us on Caspa, where were they when we started trading it on 1.5 cents? Where were
all
they?
lady
All
boys
lady
that bought
boys.
the top, bought the top. They bought the
They bought
top.
it up. They didn't know
They
about
bought the
Caspa when
top.
we knew about Caspa. Why did we know about Caspa so early? Because we have a good understanding and grasping about how to find opportunities and how to utilize them, right, as velocity trades. Christoph.
Good question. What do you guys do with your profits at the end? Do you use it for more volume in your trade, or do you buy real estate, spot position, stocks? Right. Well, look, me, I'm gonna tell you about myself. I'm rotating all the money I have. I'm making from crypto. Every couple of months, I'm taking profits. And I'm just storing the cash and accumulating cash for my next real estate acquisition. Okay, that's me. That's how I roll. I always think I want to buy real estate, man. That's me. I want to buy real estate from my trading profit, and then I can really bank myself like and relax and have a huge passive income. I love real estate. So me, I'm looking to for real estate. And keep in mind a tip: if we go bear market, make sure you don't hold a lot of money on crypto exchanges. Take out the majority of your money, because the bad stuff happen in bear markets for crypto exchanges and also for dexes. Dexes get rugged completely. So don't think if your money is on dex or an offline wallet, you're not going to get rugged or hacked. Okay, so uh,
An offline wallet can be good, but the thing that CM said is that nothing is guaranteed. And diversify. We crypto is a vehicle of accumulating wealth to buy other hard assets. All right. It is not a vehicle to accumulate more crypto for us. Okay. We're not hodlers, we're not believers of any of these coins, because at one moment or another, what happens is quantum computing is going to come, Bitcoin chain can be, violated, everything goes to zero. We don't know. We truly, truly, truly don't know. So yes, I do have long-term position on Bitcoin, which is just part of my, it's a part of my capital. Okay. So what we do with trading is we use it as a vehicle to accumulate more wealth and put them on other hard assets. Okay. Like real estate. Some will go to my Bitcoin long, and again, but it's diversified in a diversified portfolio. Some would be in cash as well all the time. Some would be in the money markets and so on and so forth. So you want to be smart with the capital. And hey, CM, I know, got smashed once on one of those bad things that happened in the bear market. I got smashed twice, all right? From big. The amount of money that I lost on smashes is more than any of you, well, I don't know exactly, but most of you here as our audience have made through crypto trading. And CM knows that. He knows the story. I'm not going to elaborate it because it's kind of private. But so I 100% agree with what CM said. When in a bear market, you want to cut at least 50% of all accounts, take that money away. Don't put it in harm's way and risk, because exchanges, not exchanges, crypto is just not a safe place to store wealth. Okay, crypto is not, it's not a safe place to store wealth. That's what we're saying. It's a very good place to accumulate wealth. That's what
Yeah.
I believe, but not a very safe place to store wealth, right?
Yes.
Unless you are, I don't know, someone that wants to run from the authorities and you can't use banks, you can't buy houses, you can't do anything. So for sure, crypto can be good for you. But if you're just a stand-up person, just average Joe like us, well, CM is not an average Joe, he's a god, but I'm an average Joe, right? So accumulate money with crypto, but store wealth in something more secure.
By the
Right.
way, it's very important as well to realize the gains. Let's say you trade with 100K, okay, in a bull market. Then you move your account, let's say after a year and a half to, let's say 3x or 4x. Okay, so now you have 400K. Okay, the best thing you can do is cash out half. Don't be greedy. Don't swing big positions, because when the market will go on the chop phase and you increase your positions, you're gonna get yourself wrecked and
Into
chopped
trouble.
away all your profits. So the
Exactly.
best thing to do, mark my words, man, I've been there. I lost tons of money of going greedy on a big position in a shit market. And then I lost hundreds of Ks. Okay, so once you go from 200 to 400, or from 50 to 100, whatever, or from 400 to 800, cash out 50% of your money, send it to your bank and buy real estate, man. Do yourself a favor, man. This is the best way to take care of yourself, your financial future, your life, your family, everything.
Exactly.
Sell half and buy real estate, man, or whatever.
Exactly. And keep accumulating with crypto trading, right? Keep accumulating and buy another one. And again, real estate can go down at one point or another as well, but that's why you diversify real estate, money
Momo,
market.
this is the crypto dance. You take money from the market and you throw it out of the market. You take it.
That's the real crypto mining, actually. You mine the money from the crypto and you put it in other hard assets. You're
That
mining.
that's what you're doing, man. Man, I'll tell you something. In 2020, we had amazing cycle. 2020, 2021. Why? Because I remember, man, I was half the trader I am today. Half. Okay. I really
Less than half.
most of the cycle I didn't even use stops, man. And man, I remember I was like thinking with myself, every day or every week or every 2 weeks, what the F I'm gonna do with all this money? I have so much money. My account is going bananas, man. I was thinking Binance will come after me, because it was like illegal money, your position just going up and up, and they're not really crashing, So the amount of my wallet, my exchange went bananas, man. Went bananas, and we're going bananas always. And then I had to come up with this strategy, man, to take out money. I was thinking, what I'm gonna do with the money? I need to take out money. I felt anxious. Jomo. I felt like, oh, bro, I need to cash the money out. I need to cash the
It's
money out.
funny that you're saying this, man. It's so funny because I needed there's a real thing called crypto fear or something like that. I need to find it exactly on Wikipedia, okay? But there is a type of fear that is related to crypto millionaires, right? Because the money that was made back in the past cycles was so fast that it changed. You all of a sudden you don't it happened to me. I actually needed to work with a therapist because the money was so outrageous that I was afraid it will go away. I was so fearful. No, I became, instead of being happy, I became so fearful at one moment. And I didn't have anyone like you or me right now to just tell me, cash out, take money out, put it in real hard assets, it won't go anywhere. Just buy a small house or big house, whatever, right? Just buy something that is realized, right? And the fear would have been gone. I needed, it took me a few months, man, and I was really fearful for a moment. And then actually, what happened. I was too fearful, and then something bad happened as well. So I kind of invited bad things. So, anyways, people, we got a bit personal over here, but our advice about this question is to realize your gains and be smart about your money and use crypto just as a vehicle to accumulate wealth and buy other stores of wealth. Don't use crypto as a store of wealth. That is the one big tip that me and CM can give you. And
Smash the
hopefully
like,
that
smash the
helps.
like, smash the like, retweet it. Guys, this was a very good advice. People need to hear about it because people don't really come out from the little head, in crypto. They don't think of what they're doing with the gains. They don't have a strategy to cash out. They're really all in all the time, and that's why they're gonna get wrecked. So make sure tweet this live, smash the like, share, subscribe, and if you have any other question, drop it now. If not, think we can wrap it up, Mr. Jomo.
Oh yeah, we can wrap it up if we don't have any more questions for sure. People, when me and you go see them, we can get there to those beautiful advices, man. And people are here, like I see that Christoph Gold advice, and NT Trios on the solid advice. All advices here is go. Well, thank you, and I actually think this is a very good advice, CM. I hope someone would have told me that earlier. You know,
That's not even advice. That's a dirty secret. That's
It-
that's a strategy. That's something when it fell down in my head, in 2021 or 2021 after all the massive gains, when it clicked in my head, it was an aha moment. This stuff, when you cash out profit, hard profit from crypto on a regular basis, what it's doing to your mindset, you flip from a moron crypto trader to a successful printer, trader. This is a different mindset. You go up the ladder, man, because you realize the gains and
exactly.
you are successful. Your strategy work, and you repeat it every month or every quarter. You just bank your fucking ass, with hard money, and then you're like, what? Crypto is real, man. Crypto is actually a way to make money.
Yeah, man, so many people think of crypto as nothing. We had a member that actually told us that it's easier for him to lose $10,000 and then to go out and eat a steak for $400. If it's a steak for $400, it's like, what? Why could I pay that? But if he loses 10,000 on crypto, it's like nothing, right? Even though he doesn't have that much money, but he doesn't feel that crypto is real. So hey, good advice. Crypto is a real thing if you bank it and if you realize your profits. Um, yeah, and Mr. Gerald Inogo, which I think is a new person, has been here for a minute, already learned. Really good, perfect. And hey, CM, thank you for the audience for being here. Hopefully, we had some golden tangents and
Maybe
good
have a
advice for
question.
you.
Maybe have a question. The new guy. So give him 1 more minute, man. It's good. It's a good live today. We have a very good debate. With the taking profit. So we can extend it another minute or two. Just for maybe people like to elaborate on some strategies to cash out, or whatever. Any question you have, man. Sure. By the way, meanwhile, smash the like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter. Where is our Twitter nonsense? There it is. The Twitter Crypto Mindset 4 or No Edge, No Trade. Follow us on Twitter, get some good stuff on Twitter. And obviously, check out our community, private community, man. Will change your life forever. Go Lifetime will change your effing life forever. Man, the Lifetime is so cheap. We lose money,
We lose money
we
actually.
lose money on lifestyle, man.
It's kind of a gift for people that are committed,
Yeah,
because it's not a lot of money for life, and it means you're committed, so we want to work with you. That's basically, it's like a test of some sort for people to just show commitment. And look, Mr. Solex is saying something beautiful here. He's saying thank you, that this is incredibly useful advice, that, he wishes he knew this before he lost many round tripping a lot of six-figure gains. So multiple times he had six-figure gains that he round tripped, and that's what we're doing here, right? That's what differentiates us from the pack, right? We are here to help you, keep those gains, and build a lifestyle that will suit you and your family, whoever that family is. It can be a wife, it can be a mother, it can be a sister, it can be a friend. It doesn't really matter, right? But the lifestyle of being, easygoing, understanding that you're set, right? That, that passive income that helps you from the houses that you rent, right? That passive income that coming from, the money markets, everything. It just gives you so much relaxation in life. All right. Um, we have Mr. Pity Poo saying Bitcoin to 30K.
Could be. We love that, man. I will accumulate Bitcoin, man. Next
Hey,
bowl, I'm buying.
CM, I have a friend. He was like, I wish Bitcoin would go down. And I asked him, how many Bitcoins would you buy if Bitcoin went to $1? Right? To $1, CM. And he said, I'm gonna sell the house, buy all the Bitcoins. And then I told him, you know what? Then you're stupid. And he asked me why. I told him, because if Bitcoin goes from $100,000 to $1, it means something is wrong with
Broken.
Bitcoin and it's broken. You don't want to buy Bitcoin when it goes to $1. So be careful with what you wish for, ladies and gentlemen, because sometimes if it goes to that price, it's not good news. It's these deep buyers and all these supermarket mentality think that, oh, if a price went down, it's a good thing. Well, usually it's a bad thing, all right? If a stock, for example, went from $100 to $1, ladies, that means it's probably going to be bankrupt, all right, or is already bankrupt. It's not a good thing, right? So be careful with what you wish for, and be more careful with the actions that you take, being a supermarket, mentality hodler.
How much have you had to trust yourself during your whole crypto journey?
A lot, man. What do you mean? You need to completely trust yourself, because you're going to go through times where you doubt yourself for sure. You have a few losses, the market goes against you. You get stopped out, and then the asset continues doubling. You need to get to a stance where you trust yourself, you trust your edge, you understand that you've done the work, you had the experience, and that whatever hole that you're in, emotionally, financially, whatever, that you will know that you will get yourself out of it sooner or later. Okay. It's all about self trust. Come on. No one can succeed in anything without having self trust, right? Unless you won the lottery or you got lucky, which is not a strategy. Luck is definitely not a strategy. You must trust yourself. And hey, if you don't trust yourself, Mr. Gerald, I trust you, man. I know that you can do it, because I'm not a special person. I made it with me being an average Joe, right? So you can do it, man. Trust yourself. You can do it.
The only way to really trust yourself, is to have a working strategy that will get you profits consistently. If you don't have a working strategy, it's very easy to untrust yourself, because you just, drifting with the market, and the market will chop you to pieces. You got to have a strategy to profit, for you to have a complete trust of yourself. That's what helped me a lot to really gain trust in myself, is once I found my strategy that worked for me, boom, 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 and repeat it again and again and again and again.
Yeah. And even that comes with hurdles, CM. I mean, there's a thing called variance. If people don't know what variance is, I will explain. A flip of a coin, heads or tails. It's a 50-50% chance if you do it 1,000 times, right? But if you do it 20 times in a row, you can have heads 20 times in a row. That's called variance. But if you do it 1,000 times, you have a 50-50% probability chance. That's it. It's set in stone. You can't change this, right? In trading and investing, you can have variance within your strategy as well. There will be periods where you have 5 losses in a row. Even if you have a 50-50% chance in your trading, there are types of variance. where you will need to just trust your strategy and know that the variance is just part of your strategy. And that's where the trust part comes in, okay? It's important to note.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys for watching. Smash the like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. And remember, no edge.